They tried to make my land unusable so I'd sell cheap, so I used their own buyout tactic to shut the entire project down. My property sat like a green island in the middle of their planned luxury development. 4.5 acres of old pecan trees, a weathered farmhouse, and a red barn my father built in 1973. Their glossy signs promised Riverstone Estates, 40 homes of modern elegance. My home was the only one not for sale. I told them no every time they asked. That's when the trouble started. The first thing I noticed was the dust. Fine, pale gray silt that drifted across my fence line, coating everything. Then the rumble of excavators that started before dawn. One Tuesday, my driveway was blocked by a yellow grader sitting right across the gravel entrance like a guard dog. The operator didn't even look up. I had to park on the shoulder and walk half a mile home. The next week, my water went out. The utility company said the line was accidentally severed during trenching. 2 days later, my power flickered off for hours. Each time, the site manager offered the same tight smile and the same line. These things happen in construction zones. When I confronted him, he leaned against his white pickup and said, "Look, you'd have fewer problems if you reconsidered that offer. The board's patience is wearing thin." I could smell diesel and arrogance in the air. I didn't raise my voice. I just said, "I'll make note of that." And I did. Every single incident, with photos, timestamps, and witness statements from the delivery folks who couldn't reach me. I called the county zoning office, the environmental department, and even the state water resources division. Turns out their grading permit required erosion control fencing within 10 feet of any natural waterway. My creek, which ran along the south boundary, was full of their runoff, mud the color of rust. I gathered samples, filed complaints, and requested public records. The paper trail showed something wild. They were building on land that was still under conditional approval, pending a completed acquisition, mine. At the next HOA development meeting, I walked in wearing my mud-stained boots. The project manager looked up, surprised. "You're not supposed to be here," he said. I smiled and slid a folder across the table. "You might want to read the part about constructive condemnation," I told him. Silence spread like spilled ink. A month later, in county court, the judge called their campaign exactly that: coordinated harassment and constructive condemnation. The ruling froze all development activity and triggered a regulatory review. County inspectors shut down the site within 48 hours. Their investors pulled out after the permits were suspended indefinitely. The new concrete pads cracked under rain and neglect. Now my land stands quiet again, pecan leaves whispering over empty lots. They never built a single home. I consider revenge taken.